Hi, travelers. Tara here, Hiddenlotus Tarot, and I'm coming to you. Today is September 26, 2016, with a general reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Um, I was able to get I don't even want to talk about it. This Mercury retrograde has almost made me speechless, and I got a Gemini moon. That is hard to do. Okay. It is hard to make a Gemini speechless, people. And I was almost speechless, and he's not done because we don't come. He's gone direct. Mercury has, but we won't be coming. He's in the direct shadow phase, so he hasn't gotten up to full speed yet. That will be happening on October 7th, and so I do feel that perhaps there might be a few more tricks that Mercury has up his sleeve. He is the trickster. He's also the messenger of the gods. Today, Pluto has gone direct. Because it is an outer planet, it takes a lot longer for it to get up to speed. But I look at Pluto sort of like my Shiva here. It's the destroyer of worlds. What it does is it comes in and razes crap to the ground. It's a fire energy, and it razes things to the ground. It focuses puts laser-like focus on things that need to go in your life, that no longer serve you. So now that it's going direct, perhaps during this retrograde phase between Pluto and Mercury retrograde, you had an opportunity to go back over some things, and look at them and review them, rework them, reassess them. Any word you could put re in front of. Hopefully that's what you did. And now that we've got this forward momentum energy, we still do have the Uranus retrograde and the Neptune retrograde handy. So maybe working with those energies, you're going to be able to try to move a little bit forward if you've been feeling stuck. Now, please keep in mind this is general, so the messages will not resonate with everyone. Go back and check on your moon and rising sign as they are posted. But I was doing some pre-shuffling, and I think the biggest astrological event, has been Jupiter moving into the sign of Libra. And Libra is all about relationships. So I was doing some pre-shuffling, and two cards fell out, and I have the Two of Cups and the Eight of Coins. We're going to see how those come into play with the rest of the cards. Libra is all about harmony and balance, beauty. It's ruled by Venus. It is about relationships, balance in relationships, not only with others, but also the relationship you have with yourself, because that is the most important one. It is also the house of open enemies. So if you're not looking on the love front and you're dealing with somebody who's become an enemy towards you, then it is going to be about finding some kind of balance in that situation as well. So we're going to take 9 cards. I have 2 down already. Well, and there's our Pluto. Now look. Now this is quite interesting because I have 2 kings, a queen, and an emperor sitting here. Our focus is the King of Swords, air sign male, and this reading will relate to heterosexual or same-sex uh, individuals. Well, what's odd is that here's the Sagittarius card. So this is your reading. So I'm wondering if this is a triangle situation here. This is the past, the present, the future, past, present, and future, and of course the interplay. Did I show you what was underneath the deck? It is the Ace of Cups. It's definitely a relationship situation, and the reason why I say that is I have 2 cups here, a cup there, a cup here, 2 cups there. I don't see any wands here, unless I want to consider no, he ain't got no wand. Only one holding the wand is death. So, um, so this King of Swords in the center. Now I'm going to read this two ways, okay? What I'm looking at on this side is something in the past, a relationship, one that was, you know, probably you feel as though this is your soulmate, that you have met your match. That's really, this is the meet your match card for me. This is the kind of relationship where you are supported mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally. It is a true balance of equals between two people. That's why you have the caduceus, that medical symbol there. That means even your health improves when you're with that person. That person takes care of you, you know, or just being within their space or their energy makes you feel your energy levels increase. So what I'm looking at is a couple here. Okay. Now, because this is a Sagittarian reading, I'm going to say if this is representative of a Sagittarian female, then this is represents the housewife, or she represents someone who might be an accountant or bookkeeper or library, or works in charitable organizations, deals with ecology, recycling, husbandry, animal husbandry, gardening. I say that because she's got that little bitty bunny down there and she's sitting in a garden, fertile fields. She's holding the Ace of Pentacles as well. These two characters are holding the Ace of Cups in a sense as well. So I'm looking at a couple here, but I'm also looking at a couple here. But what's interesting about this couple here is that I have this King of Swords. Now, if this is a separate person, this individual could be a doctor, a dentist, a surgeon, a police officer, a soldier, someone who deals with law enforcement, someone who is rather stern, authoritarian. See, he's supported down here with this emperor, okay? So he is a strong character here, but there's some healing that needs to be done between these two people here. And I'm not going to say that this is necessarily an air sign person, so that's why I gave you the characteristics of this King of Swords. He could sometimes also represent a judge, but so does the Emperor. Whatever this thing is, it's like someone is working. That guy's literally making money. So to me, it's sort of like the cards are saying that this King of Swords is hard at work trying to become an emperor. Okay? And because of that, maybe this is the way he's been behaving. This is someone who kind of blocks you from doing or tries to rationalize everything that they do. They seem to be emotionless, okay, like they don't have any emotions. They can be quite cutting with their words. And so there's some healing going on here. This is what the Temperance card represents. It represents the balance of fire and water, okay? Water can either be thrown onto a fire to put it out, to douse it, or you can kind of sprinkle it like you do when you're barbecuing to kind of tamp down the fire a little bit while you barbecue so you don't burn up your steaks and crap, okay? But at the same time, fire can come along and it can either make the water simmer and steam, or it can boil over, okay? So this is about the balance of having your desires and your intention and your will, that fire, with your emotional side. This person or this energy is rather cold and detached. Now, if this is a person, there's healing that needs to be done here. And as I can see, there's an ending that has come about with this particular king. There's an ending here, the end of a relationship. It's dead. It's done. And so that is why we have the Temperance. There's healing. But at the same time, I have this diagonal here. There's an offer. Something that's surprising that comes with either these two guys, two separate guys, or it could be on this row, it could be two aspects of one guy. I know I might be confusing you, so let me say that again. This way, it reads like there's a relationship here with this queen, and there's healing that needs to be done here. We could say that it came to an ending. This way, this reads like two aspects of one person. Let's say that if this relationship ended, then there's a new relationship, or maybe the return of a relationship. I don't even know. I'm confused by this. I'm confused by this row. Very confused by it. But it is an offer. But I don't understand. It makes perfect sense this way and perfect sense this way. It doesn't make any sense to me that way. So I'm going to have to pull some cards on that. This could be an offer being blocked. Maybe this guy is blocking that guy, even though the relationship has ended. Yeah, that's what it is. It's like this guy's blocking. This guy's made an offer, okay, but this guy's blocking. But it doesn't make any sense to me in the sense that we're looking at a relationship from the past. Now, we do know that it's Mercury retrograde, and Mercury retrograde brings back old lovers. So maybe this is the return or the opportunity to get back together with this King of Cups over here. But then I have this Emperor, and on the line with the King of Cups. I don't know what the hell this is telling me, people. This is a crazy spread. You Sagittarians, y'all, I don't know. Why don't I just go to the Sibilas? Even though this is an offer, I can say an offer, and then after it heals, you just go ahead and end it. But as we know, death is also a beginning, because as you see, we have this ace here. So there's definitely something going on with these two cards, because they're each holding the ace of cups. Okay, that's an ace of cups, that's an ace of cups. This is the news coming in, or a message, something that makes you feel good, that comes as a surprise. This is someone who's rather steady in their emotions, can be rather mature emotionally in the way that they handle things, or that they appear. But nevertheless, this is still an opportunity for something new to come in. It's a new opportunity, but it's just that, an opportunity. So that's why I think that this King of Swords is very pivotal to this particular spread. Because in one way, it reads like it's two separate people, but then in another way, it reads like it's one person. And nevertheless, I still can't figure out what the King of Cups and the Emperor have to do with this. I don't know. So let's go to the Sibilas. I feel like saying, let's go to the tape. Let's go to the replay. I don't know what this is talking about. Because if you look, I have Two of Cups. There's a healing here as well with this King of Cups. A Two of Cups with the King of Cups. And then here I have an offer over to this Queen that is an ending, but also a beginning. So if this is having to do with female, or whomever takes the role as a female, this could literally be, I don't even know what the hell it could literally be. I'm going to sit here and lie about this. This is the confusing spread. So let's see if the Sibilas can give us some clarity on this. About the only lines that really truly make sense is this one, and this one. This does not make any sense to me. So if this is not a person, then this is an energy. It's a block. Okay? So that's the first thing I'm going to pull cards on. So if the Il Nemico comes out, we'll know that it's another person. Remember I was talking about those open enemies. You know, both of these characters can represent judges. I don't get, these are such completely different energies here that I don't get that. I just don't get that. Maybe it's saying that this King of Cups, I don't know what it's saying. There's some kind of transformation here with this King of Cups. And I think that this King of Swords, if this is a person, he's leaving. He's out of the picture. Now, how many, I only have the two together here. The Emperor comes in and he precedes death. Logic and rationality brings an ending, but a transformation. This is weird. He's sitting on grass, he's sitting on water, he's sitting on concrete. 3 different materials, 3 different properties. 2 natural, 1 man-made. I don't know about this, people. I don't even have any repeater cards. This is an odd one. 1, 2, 3, 4 cups. 5 if I count that one. 2 fire signs. An angel and an emperor. Sort of like the angel and the devil. Well, it's kind of looking. There's a lot of water around here, though. There's a lot. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 water cards. 5 if I want to count the Ace of Cups. 2 earth. And 2 fires. Huh. But the odd thing is, she's focused on what she's doing. He's looking like, bring it on. Even though his body's faced this way, his face is looking at me. He's kind of like, I don't know what the hell's going on. And then this Emperor's giving him the side eye. Yeah, he's giving that King of Cups the side eye. Well, let's take a look and see what this King of Swords is saying. This is something else. These cards, I tell you what. Now, happiness and love stolen. And maybe that's why the Emperor's giving him the side eye. This could be 2 separate people. And the energy of the Emperor is, who got the best, biggest stick? Take that however you want. Okay. Who got the most territory? Who got the most bling? Who got the most troops in his corner? Who has the most swag? Who got the bigger house? Who got the best car? Maybe it's a competition. And maybe that's what this offer, I don't know, from 2 separate guys. And maybe the reason why this Queen of Pentacles has shown up is because this says that this woman is someone of value. She's considered to be someone of value, okay? Or at least she has the ability to bring some type of value to each of these men. And I don't mean that like in a condescending way. Let me look at this Emperor, because I don't know what. Yes. Look. Remember I said she's kind of like the housewife? the Donna de Servicio. This is the helper card. This is the uh, person who does errands and helps to clean and take care of things. I have the Donna Maritata, if not literally the married woman. This is respect. The name of the card is respect for a married woman. Okay. And Dinari, finances and or some type of security for this. She's the only female in the deck, in the spread. So not only is she someone of value who can add value and or bring value, um, she represents some type of stability and security. This is why she's sitting on a throne. So she's someone who's held in high regard. Okay. Um, and it comes down who got the biggest and the brightest and the best. So let's take a look at what this King of Cups is trying to tell us. Oh, this is some craziness. I thought the Scorpio reading, you Sag just got it going on. And then I'm going to look at the Temperance card. Because there's two interplays with the Temperance card. We have the interplay going across the, and maybe with the Yardle here, that's why we have Temperance. Somebody feels that something was stolen from them, their peace and their harmony. Someone came in and took it when they thought everything was hunky-dory. That's a surprise offer. Surprise. Well, now look at here. So maybe this queen doesn't take either one of these characters. Because, I mean, to hell with it. She's sitting on her own throne with her own dollars. She's making her own cheddar. So maybe she kicks both of them to the curb. Or if it's one guy, she's like, I'm not dealing with either one of them personalities. And she's out of there. She's off to find her own thing. I have the dilettanti, the stupid actions and the stupid behavior. Costanza, and that's why I say maybe she doesn't take either one of these clowns, or she doesn't put up with this, whatever this is, because that kind of says like the behavior in the past has been stupid and it hasn't changed. So guess what? The Morte, that's two death cards. Like, the hell with that crap. And she's going to move on. Well, look. Oh my God. I want y'all to see something. What's underneath? It's peeking out. The Magician. The Ace of Cups and the Magician. So let's pull two cards on these. Let's pull two cards. I'm not going to look at the one underneath there. Some people just go through the deck and keep pulling out cards. So I have an ending that brings about, I'm going to read on these three cards. But it brings about, this ending brings about something magical that can be shaped any way. Again, there's another Ace of Cups there. See that cup card on his Sagittarians. I don't even know what to say about this. I ain't never seen nothing like this before. Man, I can't pay myself to get readings like this. My readings ain't never this interesting. They never are. Three cards out. Giovani Fanciulla. Stanza. Presente de Pietri, I can't even say it, Pietri Preziosi. A new kind of a new kind of intimacy that you can make into your own gifts or treasure. It's a new kind of, it's sort of like shedding your own skin, becoming a new woman, being a new person. She represents the young woman or the virgin. And as I say to everybody, the virgin is not somebody who doesn't have sex. It's just simply someone who has not been married, really has no designs on being married, who is very, very self-contained, making their own cheddar, creating their own abundance, having their own treasure that they have for themselves, someone who doesn't mind, maybe perhaps being alone. Because this card is solitude, intimacy, and privacy. But because there's nobody there, you would have to assume that this is speaking about with yourself. Remember, I was saying the most important relationship that you have is with yourself. And so maybe whatever all of this over here is brings you to a place where you really just decide, I need to do something for myself, you know. And if you're not deciding that, maybe you should do that. I'm not telling you to run to divorce court or, pack his crap up in trash bags and put it outside. But I'm saying do something for yourself. And maybe this is really what the spread is all about. I just want out of curiosity because I don't know. Let me pull on this Two of Cups to see what this is all about. Because see, even here, this whatever's stolen brings an ending as well. Like somebody just says, to hell with it. I'm not going to deal with neither one of them. And it looks like it had to do with some kind of I don't want to say deceptive. But then again, there's two men there. This is the servant, and this is the Lord of the Manor. It goes back to that Emperor. I think it's, I'm going to say it's either two men who had designs or ideas about this queen here. And I think she's going to leave them both in the dust, at least for the time being, because she's really trying to bring about some kind of change for herself. Maybe this is, she's already, financially stable and secure. And this allows her to completely transform her life or her circumstances, frees her up emotionally so that she can create her own new reality. I think that's absolutely an astounding message. I don't even know what to tell y'all about that. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Sagittarians. Until next time, namaste. That was crazy.